Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm sure by now you've heard the news about who the Black Stars head coach heading into the Nigeria game is. Black Stars seem to be following in the footsteps of the Nigerian Super Eagles. Otto Addo has been named as the interim head coach for the Nigeria Super Eagles game on the 24th of March. The GFA had a meeting today. I told you in my previous video about an eminent GFA meeting to decide who the next head coach is, and the Black Stars have settled. After that meeting, they have sent this technical team to the Ministry of Youth and Sports for consideration. We'll look at the team composition and all those involved in it. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. So following the sacking of coach Milovan Rajabak, the Ghana Black Stars have been in search of a coach, and in the past few weeks the head coach rumor mill has been grinding hard, and it has been Otto Addo and Chris Hughton. Chris Hughton has been the front runner, visiting the president, visiting the sports ministry on Friday to finalize deal, and also visiting Bisi Manche among other delegates, including the families of Callum Hudson-Odoi and Tariq Lamptey, a front runner, everyone's favorite. But the Ghana Football Association, especially when you heard from the correspondent who is the communications director, he has been adamant since then that Otto Addo has been approached. The Ghana Football Association president went to Germany to visit Otto Addo and to try to convince Dortmund to allow him to join the Ghana Black Stars. Mind you, Dortmund, he is still under contract with them. Dortmund are the ones that pay his salary. Dortmund are in charge of him, and so they said that even Dortmund did not allow him to come for the African Cup of Nations. So they felt over a call interview would not be right. So they traveled to Germany last week and spoke with Otto Addo and Dortmund. The full details on what happened when they went have not yet been revealed, but it looks like Dortmund have given the go-ahead for Otto Addo to be in charge of the Black Stars for that game versus Nigeria. It will be on the interim basis, as the FA have announced in this statement that they released that Otto Addo will take charge of the Black Stars as head coach in the interim for the Nigeria game. After the Nigeria game, over to Chris Hughton. I think the FA stood their ground here. But this list is set to be sent to the Ghana Football as the Ministry of Youth and Sports. And this is what the letter is saying. It says that the head coach technical advisor role has been given to Chris Hughton. Otto Addo has the head coach role. Didi Dramani, assistant coach 1, and George Boateng, assistant coach 1. The list has been submitted to the Ministry of Youth and Sports. But the full statement from the FA read that former Newcastle United and Brighton and Hove Albion manager Chris Hughton has been appointed as technical advisor to the newly constituted Black Stars technical team led by Otto Addo. And now other members of the technical team include George Boateng and Masoud Didi Dramani. The 63-year-old will provide technical advice to the 3-man team for next month's FIFA World Cup qualifier playoff against Nigeria. And now the Executive Council of the Ghana Football Association took the decision at a meeting held in Accra on Wednesday, February 9th. Otto Addo, a former Ghana player, is currently the assistant coach of Borussia Dortmund. He's a trainer scout. I don't know why they choose to put assistant coach there, but let's go on. He boasts over 13 years of coaching experiences that dates back to 2009, and when he first took up the job as an assistant at Hamburger SV. And now the 46-year-old previously worked as a scout for the Black Stars in 2013 prior to the 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil and 2015 African Cup of Nations Championships in Equatorial Guinea. 4-man technical team have been put together to be in charge of the 2 matches against rivals Nigeria. The Black Stars will take on the Super Eagles in Cape Coast on the 24th of March before traveling to Nigeria for the second leg on the 27th of March in Abuja Sports Stadium on Sunday. So that's the full statement there read by the Ghana Football Association. Appointment of Otto Addo in the interim. So this is how it could possibly go. Otto Addo might qualify Ghana for the World Cup, and then Chris Hughton will take over. I am not quite sure about the terms and conditions agreed. Probably details will come later, but it looks like no matter the result, Otto Addo will leave the post after the game versus Nigeria. Whether the FA will push for him to get the job on a permanent basis if he does qualify us to the World Cup is another twist that could happen. Remember, we're so sure last week that Chris Hughton would be named as the head coach. Salary agreements were being settled on, but the FA have pulled a back one on us. They have pulled a shocker. They have stood their ground and want their man. They cannot have someone in there, probably quote unquote, they do not know or they are not familiar with. As we all say, interference is what we hope does not happen. But with Otto Addo in charge, I don't know about that. They have forced to have Otto Addo as the head coach. They have got what they wanted. They will have him in charge of the Nigeria game. As to whether it will be positive, it will be negative. As to whether Otto Addo will probably be the figurehead, and the technical advisor role that has been given to Chris Hughton would mean he will be in charge, I do not know. But Masoud Didi Dramani and George Boateng are welcome additions to this team. We know what Didi Dramani has done with the women's sides, and it is quite interesting to see what they can add to the Ghana Black Stars team. Ghana following, as I said, in the steps of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, who appointed Weston Egwavon as their head coach. Well, Egwavon did well with the team in the African Cup of Nations, but we'll see how this story unfolds. This list is supposed to be sent to the Ministry of Youth and Sports. They will approve, then we will have an official unveiling. If there is no unveiling, we'll get the details of the salary that Otto Addo will be taking. Nothing of that sort has been stated here. But that is the latest. The Ghana Black Stars coaching role. In the interim, Otto Addo will take charge of the Ghana versus Nigeria coach. Chris Hughton will take over after that game. They feel someone who is familiar, as has been the issue Correa Santichum has been drumming down our throat in the interviews he has given throughout this whole weekend. Late last week, he says that the FA are keen on getting someone who knows the team. Well, no matter who selects the team, we need the best of players. We don't need interference in call-ups. We need the coach to have free will to work. And we hope that the FA, in our interest and in their interest, if they want to go to the World Cup, will allow Coach Otto Addo in the interim to do the right selections, the right players for all positions. That is all we ask for. But for now, that is the update. The Black Stars head coach role in the interim has been given to Otto Addo. Chris Hughton, technical advisor; Masoud Didi Dramani, and first assistant; George Boateng, second assistant. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your evening.